So, decided to make a video journal just because it's 1 a.m. And I would like to get something off my mind, off my chest, and why not? So, Crunched for Time. Nah, is that the title? We'll just go with that and see where it takes us. Crunched for Time. Recently started a new job that's more so in my field than this job. This job was just to make money. I work 40 hours, but my other job, I'm gonna be working maybe less hours. Yeah, I am gonna be working less hours. And I'm making more money, but I'm not gonna be making as much money as I would be here, working here full time, because this was 40 hours. My other job is part time, but it pays, yeah. Anyways, but I'm still trying to keep this job to make potentially more money, which sounds good, it should work split out, but the other job is just right now just kind of interfering with this job, mainly because this job is graveyard, so it just throws everything off, but I'm just trying to figure everything out. And the reason why is because I started this job, I went my first day last, I don't even know these days, but I went there maybe last Monday. Was it Monday, the start of the week? I went there, got the job, then it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing a festival in 2 weeks, and it's an audio job, which is in my major, but now I need to like get ready and pack, and and it's like in 2 weeks, but I had to get this schedule situated. It's just very last minute, and I just feel kind of overwhelmed just with scheduling and everything. Obviously, my choice is just like, bro, just call out of my security job, because it's like, it's not like, bro, these niggas don't care about you. These people don't care about you. But, it's just overwhelming just because I've never dealt with something like this, working 2 jobs. And then not only that, but it's just like, I'm just trying to get a grasp on like life, and I can't grasp onto it because my day's getting flipped upside down working graveyard. And then it's like I'm working this other job, but then I'm also trying to get better at guitar and get back into making music, but I'm also trying to make money with trading, which you have to give a lot of time to. And also you have to give a lot of time to music, but then you also have to give a lot of time to this job, then this job. But I want to make money to invest, so it's like I want to keep both jobs, but ultimately the goal is freedom. That's all I've ever wanted since I was young. All I've ever wanted was freedom, I used to, elementary school, I used to cry when I remember going to school. I remember I was like, I did not want to go to school. I was like holding on to my dad, bro. But the whole point of this is for freedom, man. Like, I don't want to be working here, bro. I don't think anybody wants to work a job, obviously. But it's freedom. But I'm smart enough to understand that if you want things, you have to sacrifice. So, obviously, I can't just be a loser for my whole life. Just have a mysterious source of income. That's what I want to do with trading. And I'm going to get trading down. I say that confidently because I will. I just need that's also another topic, but back to the freedom topic, before I dive into trading. I just want freedom, My audio job that I'm working, it seems cool, right? It pays good money, like I said, and it could lead to great connections in the future, for my audio career, if I want to pursue that. But honestly, I mean, maybe in the future it's possible, but right now I really just want to really just go full time with trading and really have that type of freedom. But maybe trading isn't the freedom that I want, I know trading isn't all how it seems. I know trading is like having to worry about if you're going to be able to make money for next month, I know like living only off trading, and I know God has His plans in store for me, and He knows what He has in store for me. So I'm not gonna question His plan at all. But I definitely, it's still something that I want to do, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with doing both, because it's not like I don't like doing audio per se. I just don't like the what happens at when you're going to like gigs and working with people for the first time and things of that nature. And it's like when it comes to audio, I'd much rather be locked in with somebody, have a relationship, have a venue that I just know, or like an artist, that I know like the back of my hand. Maybe an artist, I would love to like work, say, with an artist or something. But yeah, that's just my take on it. Um, but it's just like it seems like these are the doors that's opening up, and I'm not gonna open up a door with money on the floor, but it's not as much money as I want. When this money could lead to me making more money, if that makes sense, that analogy. Back to trading. Um, I'm probably gonna go. No, I am gonna go back to paper trading, just because I'm trying to like. I'll say this, and I'll be honest with myself. I see myself not putting as much time and energy and effort into trading as I was, and I understand with trading that you need to put time, energy, and effort into it if you want to like really receive. Like I'm kind of half-assing it. That's not. And the thing is I'm still journaling every day. I'm still waking up for market. I'm still checking my Forex Factory, seeing what we have. I'm still only playing my setup. I'm not being emotional at all. But I think it's just not working. I'm having days, and it's like more often than not, literally, where I could predict the market on the higher time frame, but I just can't capitalize off of it when it comes down to making money. And like that's two different skills: being able to look at the market and see where it's going versus being able to actually capitalize off of it. Those are two different skills. So I need to work on that first skill, and I can't. It's just like I'm just half-assing it, bro. Like I'm not doing my research, checking why this happened. Okay, why did this move happen? Why did blah blah blah? Why? Because that's what you need to do. Okay, this was my setup. What setup was this? Okay, now this goes to this. This is the reason why it didn't work out. Blah blah blah. Or even if it was a good setup and it didn't work out, like I'm just like not being as analytical as I think I know I need to be. Like I want to get to the point where I have a setup and I only play that setup. I feel like I'm just rambling, but it's okay, but I want to get to the point where I know my setup like the back of my hand. I know this is a profitable setup. I know this works, and I enter, make money or not. It's the same process. I want to get into the process of playing a setup over and over, and I've been kind of doing that, except for the fact that it just hasn't been working. But then again, I've low key been breaking some of my rules, so I don't. So there it is, there, huh? You just figured it out. Okay, so my setup on the higher time frame, I'd play out every single time, but my setup on the smaller time frame is 2-minute consolidation breaks and closes. What that means is price consolidates 2 candles or more below or above my level, whichever one I want. And then when we get the break or close, I enter. Or, make sure nobody coming. Or 2-minute break and retest, where my level breaks, it breaks and closes above my level, comes back down to my level. I see buyers or sellers sitting there, in whichever position I'm in, opposite. Like today, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wait for the break. I didn't wait for the close. I can't look at my trade because I don't have Wi-Fi here. This is what I need to research. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I need a paper trade. And really just sit back and say, you're not crunched for time. You think you're crunched for time because you have all this stuff going on, but these are really just blessings. I'm not crunched for time. I'm 20, My birthday's in November. Every time I tell people I'm 20, like, man, you're 20. I wish I was 20. But I have the intellect of like a 26-year-old, man. What can I say? I don't say much, you know. I live a lonely life, but it's how I like it, you know. I could go on and on, man. I haven't vented to anybody. Damn, I just left everything in. Usually I journal, but I didn't bring my journal, and I need to write in my journal because I always leave it hanging. I might have wrote back in it like at the beginning of the month. I need to write in my journal. I'll probably write in it tomorrow, you know. But this is a video journal. But crunch for time. But I'm not crunch for time, you know. But living at home, man, I'm just going through all the stuff that everybody living at home goes through. It's like I'm getting older and I'm realizing, like, yo, like my family is messier than me. Like, I like a clean workspace, clean environment so I can mentally function. And I cleaned out my room last week and I love it, you know. It's much neater, although I got a new piece of furniture that I need to set up, so now it's looking cluttered again, but I'll probably have to do that tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I need to do it. I'll clean it. Whatever. Yeah, like my family's messier than me. It's just like, damn. I'm cleaning up dishes, counter, trying to the trash. But they keep making a fucking mess and it just stinks in there, bro. And we don't have no AC in the house, so the house is just fucking hot. I'm sorry for cursing. And my room is hot. I'm sweating in my room, just waking up. But everybody else got ACs though. I don't got it. I could set up my AC, but I don't have space. Because I have a record player there. It's just annoying, so I'm just trying to thug out the summer. But yeah, man, I'm just getting to the point. I'm like, bro, I would love to, but California is so expensive. So I'm stuck in this rat trap, bro, and I hate it. I really, really, really hate it. It's like, low-key, don't even want to be home. Not when everybody else is home, because then it's just too many people there. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be left alone, you know? It's weird. I'm becoming more of an introvert than ever, I feel like. Now that I mention it, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Thinking if I want to pick up East of Eden or not. I'm like halfway through the book. I need the plot to juicing up, though, I'm not gonna lie. I need the plot to juicing up. Still, yeah. But yeah, that's the video. Crunch for time. But I'm not that crunch for time. I got time. But yeah, I just need to log back in on trading. I'm just trying to balance these two jobs. But I'm going to get it situated. God has been clearing the path for me. Like when I think I need to do this and that, He clears the path and makes everything work out for real. It's crazy. But yeah, crunch for time. But are you?